What's up, y'all? It's Friday afternoon, about 12:45, and we headed out here to see what the ammo's looking like today. I hadn't been out here since last Friday, so it's been a whole week since I've been out here. I know Rural King's got a couple things on their barn burner special I mentioned last week, so I'll probably pick some of that up, and maybe they'll have something else worth checking out. So let's run on in here and see what they got going today. All right, y'all, in the Rural King, a bunch of stuff y'all have already seen. The 308 I won't go over because I've been over that several times. Looks like they got some new 308, the Aguila stuff here. I don't see a price on that. I'll have to check on that. But the 350 Legend, still got a little bit of this 6.5 Creedmoor, the PowerPoint stuff, $28.99. Still got all this 6.5 PRC for $45. Bunch of the 270 and 30-06 whitetail left at 30 bucks. 45 looking about the same. This V Crown 45 is what's on sale for $14.99 a box for their barn burner. Looks like they still pretty much got all the same full metal jacket and 45. All that 380 still here. Full metal jacket and some hollow points. All the 30 super carries still here. Y'all better get on down here, and it's going fast, as you can see. 40 Smith & Wesson looks pretty much the same here. All the hollow points and full metal jackets. They do have some of this TMC Ammo Inc. 44 mag 50 round boxes for 47 bucks. I might grab a box of that. I need to check some prices. Still got the center fire 10mm down there for 30 bucks. 9mm looking the same. This 115 V Crown, that's on sale for the barn burner for $10.99. The rest of it looks about the same. Like I said, streaks. Still got a bunch of full metal jackets, anywhere from 18 to 20 some bucks. 22 looking the same. The TAC 22s arms core still seems to be the cheapest per round, $3.99 on that arms core. They got that Browning that they jacked up 10 bucks in a week. Some standard CCI, some Blazer down there. 5.56 I believe that looks exactly the same as y'all saw it last time. Still got the 223 varmint stuff, the 223 arms core for $11.99. Still got that SIG 300 blackout for 24 bucks. The steel case 300 blackout for 20 bucks. Bunch of this 450 Bushmaster Hornady black for $37. Shot shells looking pretty much the same. They got a few new things. Got some more of this high brass fast dove for $10.99. That's good stuff there. Some light target loads, 7.5 for 12 bucks. Bunch of those 3-inch Foster slugs left. Bunch of that blindside still left. Challenger target load in 9-shot and 7.5 for 10 bucks a box. The Gun Club target loads at $7.99 a box. That's not bad. That's 7.5 12 gauge. So pretty much the same stuff, but some good deals, especially those two little barn burner specials. All right, y'all, made it out to Rural King again. Tons of ammo in there on the shelves, as it has been lately. And they actually had some new stuff and a couple of pretty good deals in there today. But that's gonna be my only stop for today, so I'm gonna head back to the house and we'll come out here next week and hit it again. All right, y'all, I popped in here Saturday. Wasn't really planning on coming by here, but they actually still got some of this 45, the barn burner V Crown stuff. The 200's gone, but the 230, it rings up for the same at $14.99. Them 9mm sold out. It was only on the 115. Looks like they got some 5.7 by 28 again in here, that $48 stuff. They also got a good bit of 22 mag in, some CCI Game Point here for $18.99 a box. The rest of it looks about the same in here this morning. What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday afternoon, about 12:30, and we're headed out for one last look at the ammo this week. I have been out a couple times this week and picked a few things up. Not a whole lot of stuff, but a couple little interesting things. I also want to say happy birthday to Johnny. If you watching, brother, I really appreciate all the support. I hope you have a fantastic one. But let's run up in here to the Rural King and see what they got for us today. All right, y'all, let's see what they got going in here today. A lot of it's the same, so I'll skip what y'all have already seen. The 308, y'all have seen that. Looks like this whole row's 308, 350 Legend on the bottom. You've seen that. Looks like they still got some of that CCI 22 Magnum that was in here Saturday, $18.99. I got a few of those. I might get a couple more. 6.5 PRC, they still got that for $45. Got some 243 whitetail in here now at $28.99. Still got the 30-06 whitetails, $29.99. 45 looking about the same as far as the hollow points, but they do have some full metal jacket Remington UMC for 20 bucks. I'll probably grab a box or two of that since it's 20 bucks. That's about the cheapest I've seen in a little bit. As far as the 40, it looks the same. They still got this 44 mag. I got one box of that. I may grab another one, $46.99 for 50 rounds. They also still got a bunch of this 10 mil down here for $29.99. I'm really surprised that's not going quicker than it is. 9mm looks exactly the same as far as hollow points and full metal jacket. 22 LR, I believe it's looking the same. They got the arms core at $3.99. They do got some stingers back in down here at $8.99 and some blazers back in at $4.99. Shot shells, I believe, looking the same. They still got the steel shot. They got the gun club target loads for $9.99. Both of those 7.5 and 8. They got some more of these Nilos in for 12 bucks, just the special box number 8 shot. And then they still got a bunch of the rifle slugs and the Fosters, so definitely a few things in here worth picking up. All right, y'all, made it out to Rural King. A few new things in there today. Since I was in there this past weekend, definitely a couple of them were worth picking up. I might run through my local shop on the way home. If they've got anything new that I hadn't already shown y'all, I'll let you have a look. If not, I'll head back to the house and show you what we got this week. All right, y'all, let's take a look at what we ended up with this week. Not a whole lot to go over, so it shouldn't take real long, but before I jump right into it, if you enjoy my videos, take a second, reach down and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that bell notification icon so you can get notified when I upload new stuff. But let's jump on in and check out what we got this week. So first off, we got some V-Crown. The first one we got was the 9mm 115 grain jacketed hollow point. Y'all are all familiar with the V-Crowns by now. These are actually still got the nickel plating in there. About half of what they've got in there is nickel plated and half isn't. So got a couple boxes of these. These were part of their barn burner special, as y'all saw from this past weekend. They had these for $10.99 per box. So $10.99 for some 9mm hollow point V-Crowns is a pretty good deal right now. And then of course, sticking with the old barn burner for now, we picked up a couple boxes of the 45 also. Now these aren't nickel plated. These are just brass, no nickel plating on these. These were barn burner also. Like I said, these were $14.99 per box for the 230 grain and the 200. Both were $14.99 per box. So I got 2 boxes of those also. Now, unfortunately, last weekend was the last barn burner special they had scheduled. So they'll probably still be having some little deals here and there for sure on their ammo. It seems like they have been recently. But next up out of there, they had some 22 Magnum. I don't see Rural King get 22 Magnum a whole lot lately. So they had the CCI Game Point, this jacketed soft point 40 grain. So I picked up 3 boxes of these. These were $18.99 per box. And then sticking with the 22, but bumping it on down to LR, we picked up a couple boxes of Stingers out of there. They got the CCI Stingers back in, the 32 grain hollow point. I'm sure most of y'all are familiar with the Stingers. Some really good hollow point 22 LR ammo, $8.99 a box for these. So it's definitely not cheap, but that's pretty much the going price right now. It was all about the Rural King this week. So next up from there, I picked up a box of this Ammo Inc. 44 Magnum 240 grain TMC. So 50 round box. As you can see, nothing special, flat point on them. They had these in there for $46.99. So I've got a bunch of hollow point 44 Magnum, but believe it or not, I don't have much FMJ TMC solid rounds of any kind. So they had these in there $46.99, not a fantastic price, but for 50 rounds of 44 Magnum right now, that's pretty much what you're gonna pay. So I picked up 1 box of those. And then the last thing from the Rural King was a couple boxes of 45 ACP. Some of this Remington UMC they got in on Wednesday, just full metal jacket, 230 grain, 45 ACP, nothing special about it, just good old ball rounds. But they had these in there for $19.99. So as y'all know, $19.99 for 45 ACP right now, that's a pretty decent deal. Most of the rest of it in there was mid 20 some dollars, 30 bucks. So at $19.99, every time I see 45 ACP at that right now, I'm gonna pick up a couple boxes. So I did get 2 boxes of that. And then the last thing I got this week was sent to me by Chuck. Chuck, I really appreciate you sending these my way. He sent me a box of Barnes Vortex 9mm 115 grain TAC XPs. These are their solid copper expanding hollow points. Of course, everybody's probably familiar with Barnes. I've tested some Barnes out in 380, I want to say 40 some caliber. I can't remember. I know I've tested a few different calibers in them. Always some pretty nice performance stuff. So I'm definitely curious to see how these 9mm do. And that was actually it for this week, y'all. Like I say, not a whole lot this week, but definitely some good deals. Really, I feel like pretty much everything I got this week was at a pretty good deal. Some of it a fantastic deal, like this V-Crown. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the pickups. Let me know what you might have scored this week and what's going on with the ammo in y'all's neck of the woods. Y'all make sure to check out my affiliate links down below in the video description. You can save a pile of money going through some of those links, and anything you buy using those, we get a kickback from them towards the channel, so I really appreciate that. I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there that supports the channel by watching the videos, hitting the thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and like I said, let me know what's going on with the ammo in y'all's area. I got some really good videos coming y'all's way, so make sure you stay tuned for that, and in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.